for everyone that haven't actually really analyzed the market that much. But I noticed something. The trade, Cortland, the trade you pointed out last week on the gold, that was a beautiful trade. I mean, you called it out. I can't remember exactly what date you called it out, but I think it was probably on Thursday. And you just bottom out like 1,000-something pips. 1,289 pips. I didn't catch this one at all. Did anyone catch this?
Nah.
Yeah. Nah, that's some painful move, man. 1,000 pips just left like that. Yeah,
I didn't actually expect gold to make a down movement because of all the virus news. I was expecting it to still keep on going up. Well, I don't know what happened.
I mean, from the season of it showed I was gonna do down move anyway.
Yeah.
There's just certain things. I mean, as we go in the market, you start noticing that certain dates are more fixed. Like they have to on that specific day. I don't know what happened. Maybe there's an automation going on in the background. I have no clue. But those moves just have.
Okay, now you're cutting out.
We can't hear you. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I'm switching the microphone, so I'm switching away from the other mic back to.
Okay.
Man, I don't know what's going on, man. Damn.
Seems good now.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I don't even know what's going on because I've been really literally busy. I've left my laptop on for a long time, doing some work in the background for me. Perhaps that's what's causing all my issues with this thing right now. So yeah, basically, they're setting dates in the market that kind of like fix that certain things will happen. I mean, the gold move that dropped was about 12 days in it. So if we look at the 12th was right here. All three aligned. And, the bottom out all the way until 15th, which is today. So it did.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Shanawas?
Hey, Shane, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. How are you doing? I think it's connection break. So basically, the entire move just happened right there. And it's just like, it's when you actually not even paying attention, because I wasn't paying attention. I saw the move happening. I was like, it's looking too risky. I think gold was around here at that time. And I was like, wait, I'll wait for a pullback or something like that. Dude, that never came. And that got me furious, and I just left it alone. So I faced something else. So, I mean, the next entry, if I'd missed that short form, I'll have wanted to enter back here, see a retracement back here, but as you can see, just went to the 200 moving average, hit that, and just bottom out again. And so, yeah, it's just one of them things, you just have to let go. So, anyone want to volunteer to actually run this webinar today? Because I know Cortland got good trades. Mukhtar, you've already checked the trades. So, anyone want to volunteer?
I was even thinking maybe you can just run it through the trades that we already.
I'll run it through. I mean, personally, for me this week, I don't even think it's a week to trade, to be quite frank. I have to be honest with you.
Okay.
The main reason is that the coronavirus, the fear factor is playing so much in the market right now. Things are looking slightly unstable. It's not looking as stable as I would expect the market to be. So, in order to avoid, excess, losses, I mean, things could still go that way, but I would rather just want to sit back and watch it because it's something new. It's not something we've anticipated for. So how people are going to react in the world is different. So I'm just going to look at the trades that, Cortland and Mukhtar, you guys have posted. So you posted AUDJPY. I personally would just sit back and watch the market, but if you find an opportunity, you can't take it. I don't want to risk it. I legitimately don't want to risk it at all. So
Mm.
AUD is gonna shoot up, right? Yeah, AUD JPY. Cotton, you didn't actually state what's gonna happen. So I'm guessing you're looking at the AUD factor, right? When you put AUD JPY.
Yeah, yes.
You're
Buy.
looking to buy, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, let's check it out. Let's see what AUD JPY has been doing. Okay, let's see on the daily. So AUD has been actually been falling. So let's see, it's fall from the 6th. Let's just say from the 6th. Did we see that fall on the 6th? 9th, 5th. Okay, this was the 6th. That's why I gave a gap. Okay, that's cool. On the 6th till 13, no, to 10th, pull back 6, 9, 10, pull back. Okay, bottom out again. So it's actually following it. 13, bottom out in 13. Yeah, actually, this is following. It's following the 5 years and the 15 years. Not really the 32 right now, but yeah, 32 said 14, so 15 AUD. So that's gonna move up. So let's see what COT is saying. So bottom out, we're moving. So we're expecting an up move, but the Williams already knocking this out for us that the up move is not gonna happen. But this up move that it showed here didn't really happen. It just gave us 1 day, so I would have expected to happen. It might be a delayed move. I don't know. Well, let's check. Let's check what the COT is saying. So let's see what they're saying on AUD. Just a little bit of buying power. So those favor us a little bit. But JPY, what we got in this? Yeah, more selling power. So yeah, it does really favor us in that way. Let's check probability. I'm guessing you've already done this, Scotland, so it's like I'm just going through what you've done. All right, let's see. March. What trading day is it gonna be? 10th, 11th, 11th. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So 11 trading day, 52%, 60%. Oh, then we have that 48 right there. But then we have
That was the only thing I didn't like about it.
yeah, this one right here. But then we have 3 days after it. I mean, it's worth a try. What I would expect is it's still the month. So yeah, we're still good. Monthly chart. Let me look right here. We go support area right here. Then we go support right here. So it came in between both. Okay. So definitely there's substantial support here to push it. Oh, come on. Just want to check what's happening in the monthly just to give me a bigger picture of what to expect. Hey. Get up. So yeah, so he came into that zone, pushed back out. Let's see what he did on the weekly is already on the William is showing up anyway. So this up on the weekly is most likely gonna fill out. So probably we'll fill that out to here. He is meant to go up. So we expected it to go up all the way till 16th. Obviously, all of this consolidation and all that stuff. But actually, the end date will actually be 30th. So next month. So this is a long-term move. So if we look at it on a monthly, so it's either there or it's gonna try to stretch. So this is March. It's most likely gonna try to stretch here. Here, right? I'm looking at the wick right here. It could go for the body right here, but I'm just gonna stick with the wick. Or actually, let me even look more to what I can see in front of me right here. Go here. So that zone. I'm just looking for a long-term move rather than just going for the short-term moves. Let's just go for the long-term move. So ideally, by the time this candle gets back here, 200 moving average would either be on here or somewhere in between here. So yeah, this looks good for a buy. The weekly is already showing it anyway. There's already sign of weakness, is massive tail. So what we can expect to see is price push, like price most likely going to push down a little bit further. You know, push down somewhere around. I don't know exactly, but let me check on the daily. Okay, daily doesn't really give me much. Let me check 4 hours. Damn, I ain't gonna see much here neither. Okay, price is most likely gonna push around here. I'm gonna go for the body this time around. So price is most likely gonna push down somewhere around here. Let me check what that looks like on the weekly. Whoa, why are you not showing to me on the weekly? Oh, I guess it's too small. Let me use this.
Am I the only one that can't see your screen? Okay, never mind.
Can you see my screen?
It was just frozen. I could hear you clicking and everything, but nothing was happening on my screen.
No, I couldn't see. Oh, it popped for mine as well. Okay.
Okay.
It was doing the same as me.
I think my MT4 is actually glitching. Yeah, my MT4 is glitching. I'm trying to mark a spot right here, but it's not letting me do it. It's like it lets me do it, but on a, you know, I'm still looking at ADJP right? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dan, what do you think about? So I use the 200 EMA, the 50, and the 20 EMA on my phone, but then my friend uses the exact same one, and his lines are different than mine.
Is he using EMAs or SMAs or MAs?
The exact EMAs, and
it has
it's
to be
saying
exponential. So let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. So it has to be exponential. It has to be applied to close. If he applies it to any other thing, it's going to be different. If it's not exponential, if it's simple, smooth, or linear, it's going to be different. If the shift is different, it's going to be different. So everything has to be exactly the same. And if it's exactly the same and it's different, then most likely it's the broker if you're using different brokers. Are you using the
What
same
if it's
broker?
the same broker? Yeah.
It shouldn't be different. It should be the same. I mean, check your EDJPY right now. Does it look the same with mine?
I actually don't even have my computer open.
Okay. Yeah, it should look something like this. I mean, does anyone have the the MT4 open on their screen? And can you verify your EMA looks like this on a daily chart on AUDJPY, please? Does anybody have it open? No?
Here, yeah, I'm gonna send a screenshot. Or can I send it to the chat?
Yeah, it should. Let me see. It should take files here.
Yeah.
On the phone, it looks like it.
So that'll be good then. So ideally, for trading this is going to be a long-term trade. Somewhere exit somewhere at the top right here. So just find an entry. I pull back maybe around here, maybe slightly higher. But as I said, ideally for me, I just want to watch the market, play out this week. But if you want to go in, I say you can take this trade and ride it all the way up here, maybe 600, maybe 700 pips, about 700 pips, 701, 700 pips. So just take one good position or two good positions down here, leave it, and just forget about it. Come back in April and take this out. Yeah, that's what we should see ideally. But because of the coronavirus, I don't know if the country gets impacted anyhow. You understand? You could send people not to work, and if people don't work, then the economy goes downhill. They've been printing money now. I don't know if you guys know, but almost every central banks have been printing money. China probably printed like 10 billion. United Kingdom about 30 billion. United States printing about 100 and some, not even a lot more. Like, oh God, those guys print money. Damn. Japan is printing money. Germany's printing money. Everyone is printing money right now, just to cover the cost of what's going on right here. So
Wouldn't that be boosting the economy?
if they're printing money, what happens is the economy loses weight. So the currency deflates basically. The more you print, the lesser, it is, because now you have more supplies. But because of there's so much demand in the world now, there's so much demand for money around the world, around this coronavirus. There's a high demand of money, so they're trying to supply it. So what's going to happen is, what happens when coronavirus goes off? Then the economy start acting funny. You understand? It will start acting majorly funny in this situation. So what will happen, in this scenario, ideally, is we can't really say exactly what the market's going to do. You understand? But because of the seasonal pattern, we still expect there should be some constant, because in everything in life, generally, there must be a constant. So market will still act in some ways like this, but not necessarily exactly the same pattern. So as we're looking at this now, expecting the AUD to go up, if for example, if they say, the number of corona cases in Australia just hit 100,000 people and surpasses China, what we'll see is, rather than AUD going up, we start seeing AUD start going down, because people are pulling away from that economy. You understand? So it's just something we have to be conscious of. Right now, the market is very volatile. You can see it's very, very volatile. This is because of the money that's been printed and being pumped into the economy from every single banks around the world. So any country that's been hit will start printing money. Basically, that's what they're doing. So they're just using that money to cover the cost. But while they're doing that, don't get it twisted. There's so much fraud going on in the system. A lot of people are stealing money from the economy and the system right now. So be careful. Don't get wiped out by these guys. So that's AUD JPY trade. Because of time, I'm gonna go to the one that I think you both are agreed on, GBP CHF, right?
Yeah.
Let's do GBP CHF. All right, let's see what GBP CHF is saying. Oh Lord, damn. Oh, okay, this is going for the double bottom already. Right, let's hit that. Whoa, wow. Oh, the pounds have literally taken a hit. I've even seen this, man. Damn, the pounds take a major hit. Just looking at this, I don't even think the pounds is gonna bounce back. Ha. Let me check what the season was saying, because it looks like the way the price finished, it finished perfectly. Yeah, see what the COT is saying about pounds. These people normally pump money into the economy at this time. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, no, it's just slightly over that. Slightly. CHF. Let's see what CHF is saying. Okay, these guys have more position towards short side. So, okay, they have a fighting chance then. Let me see. Oh no. It's 11th trading day. Let's see what it got to offer. No, damn. I'll probably go in on Wednesday. Wednesday right here will be the best chance to go in. So 15th. So 14th, 15th. Oh, it should move up here. I mean, look, price is actually following this. So 23rd, let's say 23rd, right? We expect this to bottom out all the way till 10th. How did we miss this? God. How the hell did we miss this, man? I think I might need to find a way to start making the seasonal start popping up into the charts, man, because this doesn't make any sense. This thing literally did bottom out exactly as the seasonal showed us. This is 1,000 pips, man. Let all 1,000 pips go. It's like 2,000 pips. I just saw. We just let 2,000 pips fly by, even on gold. So we expect that now to end when? End on the 14th, which was yesterday. So we 15. But because of this, probability, it's making me a bit skeptical. So Monday. Okay, let me see. Let's see how that's going to look on a weekly. If you look at the wick on the weekly, it's very short. This one gave a wick. This one didn't give any. This one didn't give any. You understand? All these gave some wicks. So ideally, we might not even see any wick in this, or we might see just a little bit of wick, or we'll see a gap. Most likely, we're going to see a gap, a market gap. We're going to see probably a gap to the upside, and then, price comes down and then push back in, and then we get an entry. So, I mean, this ideally would be good for Wednesday based on probability, but if you can get an entry on Monday, but you have to monitor it, you have to like babysit this trade. So 18th is on Wednesday. That's the peak, man. I'm not going to go in here. Hell no. Hell no. 19th, no. Oh, and on this Wednesday, the Fed's got news coming up. I just saw that in my calendar now. So, like, if Fed's got a news coming up, then we might actually get a momentum going up. So, I mean, this looks good. But then again, it's still the same coronavirus stuff that's going around. I don't know how they're going to react because England is being hit as well, heavily. And the news is not looking good for us right here as well. The Prime Minister hasn't said anything about, doing much about it. He was meant to make a speech about probably shutting down, infrastructures and stuff, but he hasn't shut down anything yet. So that's good side. I mean, if he hasn't shut it down, we should see the pounds going up. But if the cases increase, then we see the pounds just crash down again. But knowing the Bank of England, man, they ain't gonna play. They would not let pounds go below this level for now. They'll try to push it back up. They will try their best to push it back up. So this would be a good one to buy. This will also be a good one to buy to the upside, even though the Williams is not favorite. I mean, Williams has been shouting buy, but there hasn't been any buy. So maybe the buy is delayed. So we might probably see that buy coming in very soon, very shortly. So if anything at all, I would take this trade as well. But I'm just watching the market this week. I'm not doing that much. So if you want to take the trade, you can take the trade. But make sure you take the trade only when PZ gives you an entry. When this gives you an entry, that's when you should take the trade. And your stop loss should always be behind it. No matter what you do, your stop loss should always be behind it. Let me put this right here. Hi. What's going on? So let's say, for example, you're using a 15-minute. All right. When the PZ gives you an entry on a 15-minute, let me just wait for this to load. Your stop loss should always be behind it somewhere around here. But because of this is a heavy asset, this is 80 pip stop loss. I'm not going to do 80 pip stop loss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go slightly lower, probably in a 5-minute. Be careful. This is very, very risky and dangerous zone to trade, at this low side. So I'll probably want to see a move to the upside with a PZ, then I'll put my stop loss behind it. So I shouldn't see, the stop loss is now 45 pips because it's a heavy asset. So yeah. But on the plus side, once this move starts happening, let me see how far we're expecting this to go. We're expecting this to go all the way. It should actually do a run till the 30th, it's going all the way to the end of next month. So ideally, what we should see is price coming back somewhere around here. So if you can hold, we should see price coming back around here. And that should give us about 871 pips. We already missed the down move. We might as well just stay for the up move. Yeah. So yeah, weekly is already shining down on the William anyway. So we should see a double bottom, price bounce back up again. Okay. I think this move is most likely going to happen. So price touches here, bounce back up right here. So is there any questions?
Nah, it's all good.
I mean, don't forget the entries are either going to be Monday or Wednesday. But I will go in on Monday just to test the waters. AUD, JPY, the same thing. So, I mean, these are long-term trades. I think the rest of it, you guys already have the tools. You know what you're doing anyway. I mean, everything I have, I've given to you guys. I ain't gonna even lie. Everything I have, except from the EA, of course, which trades for me automatically, you know. But you guys already have a version of the EA which sets your stop loss and you take profit for you and everything. Mine is just different in terms of goes with the entry. So you have everything that I have. So you can actually decide on the trades and know exactly where it's gonna go. So you guys called this trade out, and I'm very grateful to Cotland, and I'm grateful to you, Mukhtar, as well, for calling out these trades. But they look very good. They're good trades to take. The only challenge we have now is the coronavirus. So if everything, keeping our fingers crossed, LLS goes well, it goes to that direction. But ideally, my recommendation for this week is to watch the market. But if you want to trade, take it on, man. Hit it on, and make profit. Okay. Is there any questions?
No, bro.
No. Okay. All right. I'm going to end the webinar now. So thank you guys for actually coming through. I really do appreciate you. And we'll speak more in the chat room. Okay. Take care of yourself, guys. All right.
Thank you. Take care.